So I'm hoping I'll be able to get some really good pictures. It's already starting to get kind of dark. In case anyone cares, I don't know, unless you've like commented on the video. I don't really know who watches the channel, so I don't know if you guys are photographers or not. But if you are, I am shooting with my 5D Mark IV, which is Canon, a 24-70 2.8. And that's pretty much it. I'm not even doing like polarizing filter, nothing, just 24-70 and Mark IV. It's kind of my go-to when I do landscape stuff. So yeah, I'll share some photos with you. And I just started on the trail, so wish me luck. I hope it doesn't get dark too fast. How beautiful is this? Isn't it absolutely stunning? Ooh. So I just discovered that my new hover drone fits perfectly in this jacket pocket. See? Okay, check out these rock formations. I'm going to zoom in on them. I feel like they look like little faces. See that top one? It's like a smiley face. Do you see it? Do you see the smiley face? I love it. All right, so we are back from Malibu Creek State Park and it was super cloudy, so I'm gonna try doing some sky replacements with 3 different options that I wanted to try out and share with you. I'm gonna do one in Luminar AI's, I'm gonna use Luminar AI and use their sky replacement option. Then I'm gonna do Photoshop and use that sky replacement option, and then I'm gonna do Photoshop generative fill. I thought it'd be fun just to kind of test out which one is better since the sky is cloudy and boring in these photos. Let's see what we can do with them. I also thought it would be good to do a quick life update for anyone who has watched this channel on a regular basis. You know that Simon, my cat, who has been with me for 20 years, he's like between 19 and 20, 19 going on 20. In November, he was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney disease, and they gave him 1 month to live. And it is 5 months, and he's doing amazingly well. He's sitting right over there, which is why I keep looking over there. But he's doing amazingly well. I'm super proud of him. The biggest challenge we've had is that he has to get subcutaneous fluids. If you don't know what that is, that's where on the back of his neck they put in fluids underneath his skin to hydrate him. Because kidney disease is where the kidneys kind of stop flushing the toxins out of your body, and so you need a lot of extra water and fluids to help flush those out. So I've been taking him to the vet almost every day. They're not open on Sundays, and they don't give fluids on Thursdays. So all of the other days I take him to the vet and they give him fluids. And that has been challenging, one, because he hates going to the vet. And I don't know if he hates the vet, he just doesn't like being in his carrier in the car. But my vet is only like 5 minutes away. And 2, it's expensive to go to the vet every day. I'm sure you can do the math on that and imagine. So he's going to the vet like 5 days a week, plus getting blood tests like every 6 weeks, and then vet checkups, and then he's on prescription medication, prescription food, which is 3 times the price of regular food, and he has medicine. So it is not cheap right now, but it's not about the money. I know that this is the last chapter, and I want to do what's best for him and makes him the most comfortable. So I might move over to learning how to do the fluids at home. I don't know. I'm terrified of needles, so I don't know. But I think he would be happier not having to go to the vet. And I'm also thinking, like, when he gets towards the last bit of the chapter, he's probably not going to physically feel like going to the vet at all. So yeah, so that's my next journey, is to learn how to give him fluids at home. And anyways, that's probably enough info about that for you guys. But I got him a fountain, a water fountain, to encourage him to drink a little bit more water too. Hopefully he will start drinking from it. I think it's super cute. Yeah, so that is my update on Simon. He is thankfully doing very, very well. He's still with me, which I did not think at this point he would be, but I'm so grateful that he is. And I haven't really been putting out videos, like good quality videos, on a regular basis, because all of my energy and my heart is going towards Simon right now. So the videos that I have put up have been kind of like just super fast, like, I want to be honest, not that well like thought out, because we all are like little jars of energy, like our body like can only hold so much energy, and most of my energy is going to Simon right now. So I've been thinking I don't want to continue to just kind of like throw up videos that are not worth your time to watch or mine to make. So I'm going to go on a slower roll of rolling these out, probably like once a month is how often I think I'll do videos, but I'm going to try to make sure that they're like really good and worth your time and mine to make. So that's just during this chapter that all of my energy is for Simon. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. I was also looking on my computer and saw that I have a bunch of like snippets of fun things I've done over the last few months that I thought I would do at the end of this video, just kind of share. I don't know if it's like a cohesive, like it doesn't make a cohesive video, so I'm just gonna share some like life stuff at the end of this video. So that's where everything's at. I hope you enjoy this retouching experiment of comparing the 3 different sky replacements between Photoshop, Luminar AI, and Photoshop Gen Fill. So yeah, let's see how it goes. We're going to start with Luminar's AI sky replacement, and you can see that it has a bunch already built into it, and you can just click through them and see what all it can do. I think some of these are pretty impressive, and I like how you have all of the options to relight them, change the saturation. You can change the toning. I feel like this toning feature is pretty awesome, especially for sunsets. I like that you can kind of add like a pink tone to it to match the sky. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite feature for Luminar AI. And then the biggest challenge I feel like sometimes is the edges of really detailed things. So you can see that I brought it into Photoshop so that I can kind of get in there and get those details that it wasn't able to get with the AI. And then I'm also comparing it with the original, so you can see what a big difference it made. So here's the final image with Luminar AI. And now we're going to go on to Photoshop Sky Replacement, which you can see I did by going to Edit Sky Replacement. And Photoshop also has some built-in skies that you can choose from. You can see that little folder at the bottom. You can choose your own sky and bring it into their sky replacement. But I think that these sky replacement features do a really good job of selecting the sky. Like, I didn't even have to do a lasso selection. It just immediately knows which part is the sky, and I think that's because I did an overcast day. So overcast days I think are the best days for doing sky replacement work. You can see in Photoshop it allows you to, with the move tool up there, that you can move it around and get it into just the right spot. It doesn't have like the different toning features and stuff that Luminar AI has, so you just make those changes in Photoshop, and you'll see once I get the sky kind of placed where I want it, that the nice thing is it's going to put all of this into layers. So you can then go in and make your adjustments in the layers afterwards. So I went ahead and flattened it, and I'm going to kind of make some small adjustments. I know it's destructively making them, but I'm just doing this as kind of a sample to see like which one does the best job. And for me, destructive editing is quicker and easier, but I can't go back and change it later. But I think the point of this is just to kind of see which one is the best one. So yeah, so here is Photoshop's sky replacement, and getting these last few little pieces in here. Yeah, just cleaning it up a tiny little bit, and there we have it, Photoshop sky replacement. And now we're going to try Photoshop's generative AI fill, and I'm just selecting the area that I want Gen Fill to do. And what I think is the most interesting about this AI Gen Fill is it's not just filling in the sky, it's actually like creating additional mountains and scenes and rainbows and stuff that didn't exist in there before. So instead of replacing the sky, like you're literally creating a fictional landscape. So it's more of like creating like fantasy art as opposed to just enhancing the art with a different sky. Again, I'm going in and just kind of doing some basic cleanup, but yeah, so here is Photoshop's generative fill. All right. Yeah, you enjoying watching the editing? Yeah. Okay. So let me know in the comments which one you like the most. I think my personal favorite of the three is the Luminar AI. I think I like that one the most. I mean, I like this one, but this one is just so far into fantasy that it's hard to fully judge this one.